Alrighty, so I just finished up my last appointment, which was a 2-hour appointment to fit the hammers to the strings on a Steinway L and touch up the tuning and voicing. It was a used piano that a customer purchased, and it's not a bad piano. It had a lot of issues with the hammers cupping, and basically when the hammers are not flat on top, they don't hit all 3 strings at the same time, and the 3 strings are all vibrating differently. They all get deflected differently from one another, which causes a lot of issues with tone. You get a lot of vague, almost like buzzy sounds coming from the unisons, and it makes tuning the unisons really tough. So he's getting older. He's got a little bit of hearing loss, and for some reason hearing loss tends to really well, when you have hearing loss, you tend to be more sensitive to those noises, overtones, and things like that. So anyway, did some work on that. Still got a little bit of noise from the damper lift in the middle. The trichord dampers are rubbing the strings, so and they're lifting a little bit late, so the sound of the damper lifting from the strings is really it's really close to when the hammer hits the string, so it's almost creating a little it can almost sound like it's a hammer fitting issue, but it's actually the sound of the trichord dampers lifting. So anyway, I know this is all kind of technical, but I'm just sort of rambling about this job. So now it's about 6:20. I'm on the way to a service call. It's a service call to fix what appears to be a sluggish jack on a Mason and Hamlin AA. This is something, unfortunately, I've seen all too often on these Mason and Hamlins. I guess it's probably about a mid-2000s AA. It's a nice piano, but these things are in this period. It's a Renner Action Mason. For whatever reason, I've had a lot of those with sluggish jacks. This one hasn't had a widespread problem, so we'll just hope it's kind of a one-off type of deal. So I'll probably have to pull the action, pull the whipping out, repin the jack. Unless it's just barely sluggish, I might put a drop or 2 of lube on it and see if it frees it up. But anyway, been a bit of a long day. This will make the 6th appointment, and it's been a whole day of pretty high level stuff. So it just tires you out. All the really fine detail work and fine tuning. It's definitely something that it takes more concentration. So I seem to be more tired at the end of a day of tuning some really fine instruments where I've really had to dial it in and concentrate. But anyway, it's been a good day, and I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Thanks.